Hi everybody, this is Shah from CharliesAngelTarot and welcome back. Today I'm going to do the video on the characteristics of Leo and the energy of Leo, and how can you use the energy to your advantage if you're not a Leo. And if you're going out with a Leo, or if you fall in love with a Leo, what are your advantage points and how can you keep the Leo happy and yourself. Now I'm also going to do an interview with Emily Carding, and Emily is an actress, also an author of these decks, the Psi or She deck and the Transparent Tarot deck and the Simple Wisdom of the Household Dog Albus, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited interviewing Emily. She's one of many, I hope, as I have asked the publisher whether there are any authors that would like to be interviewed and to get and interact with readers and viewers, and you might learn something, and if you buy a deck, then a deck might speak to you even more so. I've already interviewed a couple of people in the past, like Yasmin Westwood and Anne Ellis, among others, and yeah, you do get familiar with the authors and their decks, and I just love the decks even more now. So the Transparent Tarot is really one of my favorites, utmost favorites, besides the Enchanted Tarot of Yasmin and the Simple Wisdom of the Household Dog Albus, because you know I love dogs and our mascot is Millie. So you know that I'm an animal lover, and of course cats, especially Siamese cats, because they're eccentric, just like me. And the Tarot of the Sea or Shy. And also Emily has made the Transparent Oracle, but that is in reprint because it was such a success as well as this one. And she's so amazing. She's an actress, she's a singer, she is a Shakespearean actress foremost, I think, but also she's a Wiccan, and she reads obviously tarot, otherwise she can't make a tarot and understand the systems. And also it's too much to mention, but if you're interested, come and look at the interview once I've done it with Emily. Okay, that said, now we're going on to the Leo reading. Again, it's quite extensive, even more so than Cancer or Gemini. It just seems to get more and more, so I hope you enjoy it. And I've written it down and typed it out and printed it out so that it sounds more fluid, because I know I have sometimes I lose my words, so I would like to I want to be it fluid. That's because of the accidents I've had. I'm sorry about that, and if I butcher up words, then I'm sorry for that as well. I do speak 2 languages, so if you don't speak English properly, then translate it. Use the translation button and subtitle button. There are of course, more than 8 keys to of traits to Leo, but this is just the top of the icing. Okay, Leo. What do Leos mean according to the astrological sign? These people also exhibit some of the Leo zodiac sign's strongest traits, including being gifted, persevering leaders, and they love to be the center of attention. They are the king of their country. But there is more to being a Leo than having leadership qualities. In our crash course of understanding and relating to the people in your life or yourself who fall under the Leo sign, we'll cover the following subjects. Explain what a Leo is, divine 8 key Leo traits including the sign's strengths and weaknesses. Describe Leo characteristics in romantic, platonic and professional relationships. Giving you advice for being the best Leo you can be. Also giving you tips for relating to the Leos in their lives. Now, let's begin with the August zodiac sign. What is a Leo? So how do you know if you are a Leo? Dates for Leo birthday range approximately from July the 21st to August the 22nd or the 21st. Again, depending on what year you are born. Because the world axis have changed, so the planets and the solar system has changed as well. That's why we've got climate change, for example. This is when the sun is passing through Leo as it makes its way around the earth. That means Leo is definitely a summer sign, which is partly why Leo tend to have such fiery personalities. Astrology tells us that Leo is the 5th house in the zodiac sign, following Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer. The Leo sign is ruled by the sun and is fixed quality. Now, you know that I've got Bibles, you can see them, that's just one of them, and these are the books from Linda Goodman, and this is years ago and it was £4. That was expensive. That must have been at least 1970 or something, and this one was £3.95 in Australia. Okay, money was worth more than nowadays. Okay, so nowadays that you might pay £25 for that, and the other book £17. Okay, now according to Linda Goodman, Leo is the teenager. I will. That's the phrase or keyword that stands for Leo. To teach what love is, ecstasy, and learning that love is humility. Okay, because Leos are proud and they don't want to be humiliated, I suppose. So that is what you learn as a teenager, as we all know, because teenagers are discovering themselves and how to behave. Okay, so yeah, that is the teenager. Cancer is the adolescent. I don't really understand the difference between the teenager and the adolescent. I suppose that's just before you go into the teenager, but I would say usually there is also the word adolescent is used for teenager. Okay, so I hope that's clear. This means that because of the sun and of its fixed quality. This means that brightly burning sun fixes the Leo personality type into a consistent, most unchanging set of traits. Leo ruling element is fire and its zodiac symbol is a lion. Both of these symbols help to explain the defining Leo characteristics. Like a cracking fire, Leo tend to be warm, passionate and dynamic. They delight in opportunities to let their charismatic natures and their person including their personality shine. Well, I love Leo because Leo, he's like a pussycat, and they're very cuddly unless they get angry, and they're like they're the feline, so gentle and only growl when need to, and they only show their claws when they're really angry. That's how I have got to know the sign Leo. Excuse me. And like a lion that represents them, Leo are also strong, brave, and ready to dominate everything they set out to do. Well, that's what I find with all fire signs. So, excuse me, I don't want to upset any fire signs, but that is one of your traits. Once Leo set a goal, they pursue it with a single mind, determination. If a Leo sets their mind on something, everyone better get out of the way. Well, you can't. I see that with Taurus as well. It's like if you make Taurus angry, you hold and you keep on going on. That's a red flag for Taurus. So there again, they don't see anything else but the red flag. So there are things in each sign that you can compare to another sign. We've mentioned that Leos are often associated with lions, both in terms of personality and behavior. But many people don't realize that Leo zodiac sign is associated with the Greek myth of Neneo, Nemean, Nemean lion. So this is again the story of the mythic deck, where when we're going in, we are busy with the minor arcana, but you will see the lion skin and the story of Nemeo. Okay, sorry if I butchered up, that's why I spelled it out. As the story goes, the Nemean lion terrorized the Nemean villagers who lived near him. Many versions of this myth say that Nemea lion would kidnap women and hold them in his lair in order to lure the warriors to their deaths. What all the stories agree on, however, is how vicious the neon lion was. It was huge and ferocious, and it couldn't be killed with mortal weapons because of its impenetrable fur. Impenetrable fur. Eventually, King Eurystheus sends his cousin Hercules to kill the lion. To do so, Hercules waits until the lion returns to its lair. Then Hercules strangles it with his bare hands. The goddess Athena then helps Hercules skin the lion, and he uses the impenetrable pellet as armor. Now, if you go to the Mythic series, then you can see Hercules fighting with the lion. And so that tarot comes alive for me even more with these mystical stories. While the neon lion was defined the villain in the story also highlights the strength, cleverness and tenacity of the lion. While neon lion may not have used these qualities for good, that doesn't mean modern day Leos can't. When Leos are at their best, they can channel the characteristics of their namesake to do great things for both themselves and those around them. I'm going to discuss and mention 8 characteristics of Leo. Now that you have the general picture of what a Leo is, it's worth spending more time investigating Leo's trademarks or the keywords. Okay, every personality type has its strengths and weaknesses, and those who fall under Leo astrology sign are no different. If you're a Leo, it's important to understand what makes you tick. As a Leo who craves success, this is the key first step on your journey. The greatness, knowing the ins and the outs of your Leo personality, can help you maximize your strength and minimize your weaknesses. Under the Leo characteristics, it is important for anyone who has a Leo in their lives though when you understand your Leo partner, family matters, friends and co-workers, or cousins or anything like that, well, I suppose that comes under family, you can encourage their growth and help them check themselves when they get a little unruly or moody. With that in mind, let's take a look at Leo's traits and this zodiac sign's 4 biggest strengths and weaknesses. The top 4 strengths for Leo is: do you have a friend who, when you think of lion and fire, you probably think big and loud, commanding the powerful, warm and dazzling. The admirable qualities of lions and fire pretty much sum up the traits that make the Leo astrology sign special. The Leo personality is most commonly known as exhibiting 4 key strengths: strength, generosity, big-heartedness, self-confidence, determination and natural leadership. Strength 1: generosity and big-heartedness. Do you have a friend who would give you their shirt if you need it? Maybe you do have a cousin or a friend that has a birthday in Leo time. Then it's a good chance that they are a Leo. The thing about Leos is that they have a lot of love to give. If a Leo finds a place for you in their heart, consider yourself lucky. Leos tend to be extremely generous with their time, attention, affection and money. As a result, Leo tend to attract people to them. So don't be surprised if your Leo has a pretty large entourage. Wow. And that is true, because I always say when I read the cards, the fire signs, once they've lost their heart, they will keep hold of you. Okay, so with the fire signs, also the fire signs themselves, know your boundaries, know your partners or friends' boundaries, so that you can't go wrong. Strength 2: self-confidence. Self-confidence comes easily to Leos as well. Like their lion symbol, Leos know they're powerful and commanding, and they aren't afraid to show it. Leos are the type of people who can wear their hair in a crazy new style just because they want to, and within weeks it becomes the new trend. Leos aren't afraid to like what they like. No, especially not because they can be vain. And they carry themselves with such incredible confidence that they can convince people to like them too. And if you notice, if you have a Leo, every time they pass a mirror or a window somewhere where there is a reflection, they always check out whether they're looking good. Because Leos couple because Leos couple their own self-confidence with a general spirit, Leo often tend to be excellent cheerleaders for those around them. Worried about passing a test? Your Leo friend is sure you are going to do great. Have a big competition coming up? Your Leo will not only help you practice, they'll convince you that you'll win no matter what. Strength 2, they're very determined. Only if they're, in my opinion, if they're interested in something, they're very determined. They want to get what they want to get. and reach their goals. I mean that positively, not negatively. Leos are also persevering and determined, making them pretty much unstoppable when you consider how much their self-confidence they have. When Leos set out to achieve something, they're not going to stop until it's done, and done right. Their determination is usually fueled by an unflaggable optimism which carries them through even when the road to achieving their goals gets rocky. The result are people who chase after huge goals. Leos don't want to just climb any mountain, they want to tackle Everest. Consequently, Leos are known for setting their sights on huge goals and achieve them. The fourth strength point is natural leadership. Well, he's the king of his kingdom, and he just sits there overlooking the kingdom. He's like the emperor. Finally, Leos are often naturally gifted leaders. Self-confidence, determination, and big-heartedness are the traits of they most admire and desire, also in their partners. So it's no surprise that Leos are often well suited to lead others. And I think Aries is also a leader, more so than Sagittarius. So it could clash quite easily between Aries and Sagittarius because of the competition factor. Okay. Their charisma draws people to them, and their self-confidence inspires trust in their abilities. Additionally, their generosity and optimism breeds loyalty in those they lead. If you know someone who gets elected to lead a group of projects or student organizations without even trying, there is a good chance that you have a Leo. The top 4 weaknesses of Leo. The thing about strengths is that when taken into extreme, they can morph into weakness. The main Leo characteristics may include big-heartedness, self-confidence, determination, and good leadership, but their flip side is each of those qualities too. When the coin flips, you're likely to catch a glimpse of 4 biggest weaknesses of the August zodiac sign Leo. Weakness 1. Naive. Being naive. The generosity and big-heartedness of the Leo personality can leave them open to disappointment. Leos open their hearts to many people, and they aren't stingy. With Leo, they extend generosity to either undeserving recipients of Leo's kindness might see Leos as easy targets to take advantage of. Leo's trusting nature can leave them blindsided when their loyalty isn't reciprocated, and hurt when their generosity is met with ingratitude. Well, who wouldn't be hurt? Well-balanced Leos make sure that they are surrounding themselves with people they trust that can help them see when they are being mistreated. Look for people born under the Aries and Sagittarius signs. These people tend to be very perceptive and honest, and they can help protect you from one-sided relationships. Arrogance is the second weakness of Leo. Leos, when they're at their worst, can become arrogant, self-confident. Leos aren't afraid to show that they love and value themselves and are proud of their gifts and abilities. But Leos are known for being all-in people, and when you go all in on yourself, you can become egotistical, arrogant. Leos tend to make everything about them, and they can become dismissive of people who don't share the same goals or determination they do. To avoid this, Leos need to make sure they temper their confidence with a healthy dose of humility. Doing this makes sure that you keep your ego in check. In the long run, this will be the key to building strong relationships that will support you as you chase your goals. Stubbornness is number 3. Oh, they can be stubborn, don't underestimate them. Leo's determination can translate as stubbornness. Leos work hard to achieve their goals and to honor their commitments. Yes, and by only focusing on their goal because they want to do it, they want a luxury life and they want to give the best to their partner, for instance, they forget that the partner is still there waiting for them for some attention. So that's a downfall. The Sun's strong rulership of this zodiac sign means that Leos aren't likely to be persuaded to take an alternative route to meeting their goals, and their independent spirit often keeps them from asking for help when they need it. Yeah, because I know that. It's like the people that are givers, they never ask for help because they're so used to giving to others. In these situations, Leo's willfulness can look like a stubbornness to others. As leaders, it is important for Leos to be able to stick to their guns and chase their vision. But remember that even the best ideas are made better when people work together. Together you stand strong. It's not all about you, remember that. The best way to do this is to surround yourself with people who are good at creating unity and consensus like Pisces and Virgos. Okay, inability is to accept criticism. Yes, because Leo likes to be the center of attention and they want their people to wait in the wings and they see them as servants, theoretically speaking. Okay? Finally, Leo's love taking the lead can mean that they struggle to take criticism. Leos are used to being loved by everyone. There you go, in the wings, they're servants. And their charisma tends to get them out of even the tightest situations. But Leos aren't immune to making bad decisions, and when they get called out on them, they tend to take it pretty poorly. When you're too self-confident, you can fall into the trap of thinking you don't make mistakes. Spoiler alert, everyone makes mistakes. You're only human. So, don't take the negative aspects of the characteristics of Leo to heart, Leo, okay? Learn from it. When rounded Leos know this about themselves and work hard to open up to other people's opinions, both of their ideas and of themselves, they practice not taking criticism personally, which is an important skill for leaders to have. Yes. It's a good idea to surround yourself with people you can trust, like Cancers and Capricorns. That way you know that you're being told the truth, even if the truth hurts. Well, I disagree there. Then you would have to have Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Of course, Cancer can hold their opinions quite long because they want to hide their emotions. They've got that same characteristic, and I think every zodiac sign has to a certain extent, some more than others, because they're water, and if you're the king, you've got your emotions under control. You don't show your emotions. Okay, and of course it all depends what other signs you have in your zodiac. Now, Leos in relationships. If you're wondering what kind of behavior you can expect from a Leo in a romantic, platonic, or a professional relationship, wonder no more. Here's a quick guide to Leo's go-to relationship moves with SOS friends and co-workers. Leo in a romantic relationship. When it comes to romantic relationships, Leo are known for their intense passion. Fire sign. Leo's zest for life extends to their intimate relationships, where they are known for being playful, fun, loyal, and sincere. If you've caught a Leo's eye, they will let you know Leos aren't afraid to share their feelings, and they won't mince words when telling you how they feel. Leos expect a deep commitment, in undivided attention at the right moments, and adventure from their romantic partners. But most of all, Leos want a partner who matches their passion, both romantically and otherwise. Such intense energy can become exhausting for some partners, however, so it's important for Leo's lover to be assertive about their own needs and wants when their Leo's fire burn a little too hot. Must know each other's borders. Curious if the Leo in your life could be a potential soulmate? Leos are most romantically compatible with people born under the Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, and Libra signs. Sagittarius is, I said already Libra, okay, air signs. Sagittarius is Leo's ideal match because they are both fixed fire signs, able to bring the intensity and passion that other signs. Leos are also compatible with Aries, another fire sign. They share aggressive energy and both signs respect each other. On the other hand, Aquarius' characteristic air element is able to fan Leo's flames. In other words, these opposites attract. Last is Libra, another case of a good fit between opposites. Air signs Libra taste for peace and harmony can calm the balance. Leo's flair for dramatics. If you are not one of these signs but are in love with Leo, don't worry. Knowing what Leo needs is a relationship, and knowing what you need too is the biggest key to making your relationship work. Leos in a platonic relationship. I'm not going to go on too much more. I think that's the last page. I've got a little bit more. Okay. You've got a friend who's Leo. You might feel like you're one of 100. That's because people are drawn to Leo charisma, self-confidence, generosity, and loyalty. In other words, everybody wants to be friends with Leo. Leo's friendship often extends to many different types of people, surrounding them with a big eclectic group of friends. And when the group of friends gathers, Leos are usually right at the center. What did I say? Center of stage. Entertaining people with a sense of humor, or making a scene with the latest interpersonal drama. When they are putting on a good show or stirring the pot. Leos are in search of a good time, and they delight in bringing the fun and excitement to people they care about. If you're friends with Leo, you probably find yourself in the passenger seat for a new adventure, coaxed into completing crazy desires and dragged to the center of the dance floor. Leos love to be in the spotlight, and their courageous spirit often results in them setting the tone in social situations and expecting their squad to fall in line. Leos will be upfront about what they want and need in their friendships, and they won't apologize for putting it all out there. But you can also expect your Leo friend to be in your corner no matter what. They bring the same fierce passion that fuels their pursuit of recognition, leadership, positions, and adoration to nurturing their friendships. Those Leos tend to be highly independent. They will protect their friends and loved ones at all costs. Leos are known for being committed to an unchanging set of values. If you're lucky enough to be a friend, you'll find that loyalty and dependability in their relationships are two uh, are two of them. Okay, the printer has gone skew if. Okay. Okay. Now, Leo's professional relationships, that is at work of course. Leos have to make a buck, like everyone. So what you can expect from Leo, who shares your cubicle or signs your paycheck, in professional relationships, Leos are known for being energetic, creative, optimistic, and ready to take charge. Leos are well suited for leadership roles in professional environments, especially when they are given a lot of freedom and their skills match up to the task at hand. Chances are you might work for a Leo. Chances that you work for a Leo, and if you do, chances are you might work for a Leo, and if you don't, the ones you work with probably jump at the chance to take the lead on projects or mentors others. Sorry, I must have typed that wrong, so I hope it doesn't sound weird. While Leo's determination to take the lead might come across as bossy or self-centered to colleagues who don't know them very well, or when they are having an off day, Leos are often simply focusing their energies on getting the job done right because they are truly dedicated to their work. In the interest of meeting a goal or deadlines or perfecting a project, Leos might occasionally lose sight of the value of being a team player, allowing their characteristic individualism to take over as they search for the most effective way to get the job done. At the end of the day, Leo traits can be very useful in the workplace. Leos just want space to think and act creatively at work, opportunities to lead on things they excel at, and to help others find most effective path to success. If you work with a Leo, you work with a go-getter. If you get to know the Leo you work with, you might find a loyal advocate and a teammate who will jump at the opportunity to brainstorm, offer honest feedback, or shoulder some of your load when you need a hand. Knowing our traits and weaknesses gives us power. So of course you want to understand the Leo characteristics that you exhibit and create, habits that allow you to maximize the ones you're proud of. Here are 4 things you can do to make the most of your amazing Leo personality. Let others shine too. As Leo, you might love to be in the spotlight, and you probably have impressive talents to put on display. Chances are you are used to being successful, maybe even to being the best, but Leos can feel threatened when they are around others who attract the spotlight as well, sometimes feeling jealous or threatened by their successes. Just remember that the success of others isn't a threat to your own. There's plenty of room for everyone to shine bright. In fact, being able to celebrate others' victories, especially those of your friends, family and colleagues, will help you be content with who you are in the long run. The most balanced Leos lift everyone up around them, which in turn helps them to shine even more. So, be flexible. Leos are ruled by the bright, bright sun. It never wanes or falters. For this zodiac sign, like the unrelenting sun, Leos can be flexible about their standards and expectations for both themselves and others. Honoring your commitments is important, and staying true to your values allow you to live life of consistency. There's feeling of safety in being certain about what you can expect from yourself and from others. Life can't always conform to our expectations, though, and neither can other people. Being flexible about commitments in your life and leave space for the unexpected, and this goes for everyone, and it can shield you from disappointment every time things don't go exactly according to plan. Try to practice flexibility whenever you can to get used to the feeling. This can be as small as letting someone else choose where to go to dinner. This can be as small as letting somebody else choose where to go for dinner. Letting go of the reins sometimes take practice, but in the end you'll be happier for it. Wow. And that is really a Leo in an eggshell. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. And now I'm going to do a little reading like I usually do every month for the energy, and I'm going to use the transparent tarot for this, and then I'm going to use the Oracle of Albus. Well, I call it the Oracle of Albus, but it's the simple wisdom of the household dog. Okay, now what is the energy of Leo going to bring us? And I think it's going to be all positive, mostly positive. Okay. Let's see if the sun comes out. That is Leo and the strength card. Let's see what the energy for Leo is going to be like. Okay. I'll do it from left to right. Now, take one from the bottom. Well, we've got the first one is the King, I think, of Wands. Yes, the King of Wands. Then we've got the Six of Swords. Then we've got the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. I'm doing 4 cards for each week, so 4 weeks in the month. Okay, I'm going to go into the full picture, then you can see what the reading is going to be like. Okay, going to bring it down a bit. Whoa, sorry. Okay, you've got the King of Wands coming in, and he is taking action. So this could mean that in the first week of Leo, or the first week of August, I'm going to take it as the first week of Leo, and I'm going to do it differently. Instead of reading it that way, I'm going to read it that way, because that one's the first one that's come out, and he's going that way. You're going to, doesn't matter whether you're a Leo or another person, other sign, I think you're going to go for what you want, and that you are going to take action. You have time now, knowing the energy and the characteristics of Leo, being what the characteristics are. They are also strategic, they plan, so that their actions come to a successful result. Some of you might be thinking of moving or going on holiday because you've got the Six of Swords here. But you might be stuck at the moment. You might feel stuck at the moment. So you're planning to take action so that you're going to get results. You're going to be creative about it, because the wands are also about creating. Perhaps putting ideas out into the material world. Wow. Now some of you might be going on holiday the second week of Leo, the end of July and the beginning of August. You could be going on holiday. You could be crossing water because it's a boat, right? But you're leaving troubled waters behind. I think a lot of you will be stronger and more determined to reach what you want. It could have to be with money, because we've got the King of Pentacles. So that means that if you are strategic enough and you do your research, because the King of Pentacles researches everything so that he can be strategic and that his investments will be a success, I think you are going to look for a new job or investments or MLM, and that's multi-level marketing, to create something that is going to be a long-term success, that has durability for long term. Something material, could be a new job, like I said, or a house, because you're moving. You might be flipping a house, you might be taking action and modernizing your space where you live. Okay, now you could also be meeting the Aries prominently, or Leo or Sagittarius. This could be you, Leo, definitely, because we have the King here. You might be taking this on the status of the King, right? And getting things done what you want. Perhaps you might be partnering up with a Libra. Like it said in the reading, Libra is compatible to you, and the Queen of Swords, we've got the Queen of Swords here, and the man and the woman are facing. So this could also be that you could be partnering up with Taurus. Now, Taurus was mentioned as well, if I remember correctly, one of the signs that was compatible to Leo. I won't go back into the paperwork, but he will keep you stable. Taurus also has the status of the King, so he has his emotions under control. So you could be partnering up, okay, or you could be moving away from a Taurus towards Could be a divorce because we've got the swords here. You might be talking to a lawyer, but the Queen is mainly Libra, but don't forget Aquarius or Gemini. You might be fighting with an air sign about money, because the King is like offering money to her, and she's got the sword ready to cut. Boom. Also, the Queen of Swords means she cuts down to the core. She's very businesslike. She's got her emotions definitely under control, because she's got to think clear and sharply, especially if she's dealing with you, with a fire sign, the Leo, because you've got a higher status and you don't take nonsense. So I think that's quite clear. You don't mind a Gemini or a Libra. Libra was mentioned in the reading, or the characteristic reading. Now we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So now if you look closely, the King, the Wands of the King is there. I'm doing the middle of the card and the middle of the card. So you might be working or taking action to get money. You might be applying for a loan. You could also have received money. This is definitely a new beginning. We've got Taurus here. Mind you, could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. So there is money. So you're moving away from a difficult material time into a better time. That you're moving away, leaving rough waters. Well, we know it's about money most probably, or it could be about something that's tangible and durable. Could be a relationship that was tangible and durable, and you're moving away. Could be cutting. For some of you, could be cutting away from a fire sign. Okay, if it is about money, want clarity about money, justice about money, could be alimentation. We don't have any children yet. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it's upside down. Okay. So we've got the Ace, so that's a new beginning. Moving away from difficult times, because it's right in the framework of the boat. It's nothing to do with the Midas touch. So you are moving away from difficult time, financial times, material times, and you're getting your material because it's in this frame. I hope you can understand that and relate to that. 9 is an ending, so there is a new beginning, and you've got the two new beginnings here. Now I'm going to take another one from in the middle of the deck. Look at this. This is celebrations, and it's clarity is coming to you where the money is coming from, or how to get money to have the Midas touch. There will be celebrations with friends and family. The Three of Cups. Awesome. How magic is that? And this is why I like the transparent tarot, because it's making a film. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3 cards, and now we have another 2 cards, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. There's an offer coming to you, Leo. Okay, that's the fire sign, so I'll take it as Leo. Okay, there's an offer being made. This is a general reading. This is for everybody. There could be news coming in, because the Knight means news, but you could also be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Like I said, because of the King and the Pentacles, all 3 count. Okay, 3 also is significant, creation and production, because we've got 3 Pentacles, rather 4, but 3 people, persons, ace, people. So yes, now I'm going to take another card from the middle of the deck. Let's have a look. And we have the Knight of Wands, and I'm going to put that there, so then you get layered up. Now the quality of this transparent deck, there is another transparent deck out there, and what I've seen with reviews is that the plastic, if you layer them, they're not so clear as this. Okay, I love this deck, I really do. It is a bit slippery, so you have to muck around with it. So you've got celebrations, and things have become clear now, and there is going to be offers coming to you. This could be a job, this could be money on how to make a job, this could also be a gift. Okay, you could be selling your house and moving away. Okay, you're taking action, and your actions are going to bring in big news, very fast, swift, but tangible news. The last card I'm going to pull is from the bottom of the deck, and look at this. We've got the Justice card. There you are. You've got the Justice card. Boom, right in the middle. So justice will be done, balance will be back. So look at that. You could even receive news about 2 children. The children could be, or a young person could be bringing news. So for those that want to get pregnant, well, there you are. Beautiful. Now, it won't be a Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra though. You could be dealing with any of the other fire signs. It's amazing how the 2 knights have come out. That means all the fire signs, all the pentacle signs, earth signs, and you've got the 2 kings. That's magic. So, I hope that is the clear, and that it will resonate with you. Balance, money, jobs, something becoming clear. Justice will be done. Of course, we've got the Queen, and she cuts straight through to the core to get to the information. This could be a female lawyer, or somebody, a female coming up with news. Could be a young female. And now we're going to have a card from Albus, from the Oracle deck, and we've got Dindins. Okay, now Dindins to me means money for food, food for thought. Okay, let's have a look. That is how I would interpret time. Time to celebrate, go out to dinner with friends. You see how these cards just wake up your intuitive side of you, and they're great for having a deck and pulling a card for the day. Dindins, nutrition, diet, comfort, balance. We've got balance here. Like I said, balance will be brought back. Comfort, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, nurture, we've got the Queen. You can have your emotions under control, but definitely nurturing each other mentally and physically, because earthy is also physical. Slow but steady, know each other's boundaries. Long-lasting relationship, nurturing your relationship. Feed on each other, nutrition. There you go, how beautiful. I love to eat. I'll eat wherever I can get hold of it. But I know that whatever my owners give me will be good for me. I wouldn't have any energy to run and play without a good dindins, that's dinner, every day. So I make sure to eat it all up and as quickly as I can. Plus it's always yummy. Oh, num num num. Maybe if I eat extra quickly, you'll forget that you've fed me and give me some more, especially if I make my eyes really big and do my best to look really hungry. Is it working? I love Albus. I really do. Okay, now The owner's notes, and this is what Emily has translated Albus, the way Albus thinks and says. Owner's notes. No, Albus, it is not working, but nice try. If we just keep feeding you, you'll turn into a big fat lump of a dog, and you won't be able to run and play then either. Balance of nutrition is so important for health, and we should all make sure that we keep ourselves healthy by maintaining a good diet. Albus is always so grateful for his dinners, and we can follow his example by always being grateful for a good meal. Well, the money's coming in. You're going to have plenty of money to buy nutritional food. But to me, it's not only the nutrition that is impossible and that is important, it's also food for thought. So Libra and Gemini, definitely they need food for thought. I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and please like and share, and I'll see you in the next Energy Virgo video, if not sooner. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Enjoy the summer.